Hey everybody, I am back for Coffee with Carissa for episode Dose. I am picking up our interviewee right now at the train station. She is coming from New York. I'm super excited about this interview. I am not at Syracuse, I am in New Jersey. It just so happened that this interview really worked out. She took a train in, I'm picking her up. We're gonna go to one of my favorite local coffee spots in my town in New Jersey called Coffee Corral, and I'm souped. I'm really souped beans excited. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm just waiting for her to get off the train, so more to come.
God, I love the train.
Hi! Hello! Just landed. This is Jenna. We're gonna go to Coffee Corral. I'm just excited she's here from New York.
It's called Coffee Corral. It's a Western theme in the middle of Monmouth County, New Jersey.
It is a really Western theme. Hi! So I got a iced vanilla latte with regular milk and a, what do we get? Almond, we're sharing an almond croissant.
Almond croissant, and then we have some magnolia
And
trees.
what'd you get?
I got a regular latte with oat milk.
Oat. No. Hey guys, and welcome back to Coffee with Carissa. I am here with my second guest, Jenna Brando. The Jenna Brando. Yes, you may have seen her on Manifest.
Can I touch you?
Yeah, she's the Can I Touch You girl.
On the creek.
But she's so much more than that. And we're gonna find out all about her on today's episode of Coffee with Carissa. So we have our coffee. All right, so we're gonna start our interview off by just getting a little bit of background about Jenna. So Jenna is an actress, aspiring actress, but also a paid actress because Manifest.
Yeah.
Yup.
Check
And
out my IMDb. My mom was freaking out about it.
what
the
is an
other day.
IMDb? Can you explain that to
It's
the
like
viewers?
Oh God, I can't even explain it to myself. It's like if you Google an actor, it shows up. You can see what movies they've
like
been in or work they've
Oh,
done.
okay.
So
she has one now because she's official.
But yeah, so I've been on 2 episodes of Manifest, and
So that is a TV show on NBC, right?
yeah.
But she is so much more than that. She's a comedian. She's the funniest person, probably one of the funniest people I've ever met. You should follow her on Instagram. Her Instagram stories are great. She does dye her hair when she gets drunk, so that's probably a highlight.
I got drunk once in August. And
Blonde it was. For the record, we're both 21. We can share your ID. I highly recommend you follow her, and I will put her handle below. And she's also, I know, isn't it weird? She's also a Jenna Coffee Munch, so a writer.
yeah, I have a coffee blog. Yeah,
So-
I write on the coffee blog. It got.
It's
I'm not gonna say
not-
it got out of hand because it's great. Like it's the best
It's
thing that ever
amazing.
happened to me. I compulsively now buy coffee, which is bad, but I do get some things for free because of the people I've talked to and explained. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna write about it. Your
Really?
business, yeah.
You tell people?
Yeah. Oh my
I
God.
always want to take footage of people making the coffee, and I'm scared they're gonna be like, what?
Yeah. But anyway, we were talking about my coffee account. So I just
Yeah.
made it. It's cool because it came out of a very fun place because I was just talking to like Amanda Hero, like my friend
Yeah.
from high school, and then like I,
It flourished.
told more of my friends, and then I just
Yeah, you told us.
I still haven't really told people on my main account
Well,
because it's so fun and pure for
yeah.
me.
Like that's the thing about like your coffee account that I really like is like it's very Jenna. It's like I got this effing bomb jam. OMG, it's pouring, and I'm just
I
like
orgasmed at the Toby's Estate in Long Island City.
Yep. And it's exactly like that for like a whole paragraph.
And I talk a lot about therapy.
She talks about her therapy sessions in the Coffee Jenna Munch post.
Angel therapist has to rent out spot. Realty in New York is tough, so we do it through an app. So the location of where I go to therapy is subject to change.
Oh my God, wait,
which
are
is
you
cool.
serious?
So I'll like loiter around. Like one time, the office space that was available was in Soho, so I had to be in Soho. So I went to Cha Cha Matcha, and that was when I
heard that place was
realized
so good.
that I had a talent for writing about coffee because Cha Cha Matcha commented on the post and was like, "This is amazing." And then I read it back and I was like, "Wait, this is actually really funny."
No, it's really funny. Because, like, she genuinely means everything she's saying, and that's what makes it funny. Like, it's the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life, so I highly recommend you guys. Can I tell them to follow it?
Yes.
Highly recommend you guys go follow that account. I will post screenshots within the video, and I will also put it down below. She also has a jam obsession. She's obsessed with jam, and you'll see that on her content as well.
Yeah, I did that to myself. Everyone now sends me photos of jam.
Everybody sends her photos of jam.
I branded myself on accident.
I'm not gonna lie.
This is how I die.
On your grave.
I posted 3 consecutive photos of jam on my personal account.
Yeah, you did.
Because, and I told the barista afterwards, I'm like, Instagram is freaking out about this jam, dude. And then he followed me, and I'm like, because I'm trying to get jobs, but I'm not being aggressive enough about it.
Yeah.
Like, because I want to be like, I will run your Instagram for you. But, yeah, jam went off.
So as you can see, Jenna has a lot of talent.
I have a lot of things that I have to do.
She's really working on a lot of different things. And I think the coolest part about her is all of that. And, like, dabbles in a little bit of everything. She has working on a podcast. You are a paid actress, working to be a full-time paid actress.
Please.
She's a sorority sister.
Getting there. I love a network of ladies.
Yep. She's a feminist. Hardcore feminist, which is like
thank you.
The greatest thing in the world.
Right.
She has this coffee blog thing. And she also is a full-time student at Pace University studying psychology. Her dad owns a jewelry shop, so she works there. But I don't really know why I just threw that in there. I just wanted to throw it in there.
We're an entrepreneurial family. Oh, I'm selling shirts.
She's selling shirts.
Oh, insert that here. It says, I like Tom Hanks. I think he's good.
I think he's good.
Selling them for $24 a pop on Etsy. So I can
cop yours.
Buy groceries.
Jenna's a starving artist.
I really am.
But I want to talk a little bit about your, like, how you got into acting, and then how you decided to go to college and also act. Because I feel like
study it.
But she's not studying it, and that's what's so different. Because usually people who want to be actors don't go to school. I feel like they solely commit to acting, or they go to acting school, like NYU or something like that.
For that.
Yeah. But she's going to a school that has an acting program, but she is not in it.
But yeah, so PPA is the program. I don't know. Pace has a lot of different. It's like performing arts, but there's dance, which is really cool. There's PPA, which I don't know what that means, and then there's something like BFA.
It's kind of a weird name.
It seems like I'm glad I'm not in it. I'm glad I didn't go to school for acting.
Really? Why?
Because I went to a great, I'm about to call it a conservatory, but it's not that. It's like an acting school in New Jersey. And I feel like acting is more doing and less talking about acting. Do you know what I mean? And like,
no, I feel that.
It's great.
It's kind of how I feel with this.
I think sometimes school is like stalling. College is like stalling.
I'm not gonna lie, that is how I also feel.
So I kind of just got out into the industry. Luckily, I got signed with a manager when I was, maybe it was 2 summers ago or something. And that was my plug-in. Like, obviously, it's so important to learn, but you don't have to go to college to learn about acting. You can go to a conservatory. Not to say that it wouldn't be totally cool to go to college for that, but I didn't.
It just wasn't the path for you.
It just wasn't the path for me. I wanted a degree in psychology.
And what made you want that? So how'd you decide, like, when did you remember being like, okay, I want to be an actress, but just in case I also want to get a psychology degree? Or do you want a psychology degree and just dabble in acting? Like, what?
Well,
what's the vibe here?
So, you know when you're like 6 years old and you're like, this is what I want to be?
Yeah.
Or like, maybe I was 8 years old when I was like, I want to be an actress.
Yeah.
But I was also 8 8 years older, maybe even earlier, I was like, I remember in kindergarten being like, I want to be a guidance counselor.
Aww.
That is so cool. I want to talk to all the kids and help them. And I remember driving, I was in the back seat and my mom was driving me and I was like, but what if I was a child psychologist? And she was like, yeah, that would be amazing. And I was thinking like, no, she doesn't get it. Like, I want to be a psychologist now because children are the answer, which I kind of still believe.
100%.
I was way nicer as a kid than I am now. I'm hardened. But I was literally thinking that. I'll show you the video I made on the train. I was like, I wonder what I would be like if I was still as nice as I was when I was 12. But yeah, no, I think, I want to do everything. But I do want to do acting more, I think. But I still have to test out the waters. But I wanted to be a guidance counselor when I was 6, and I wanted to be an actor when I was 6 at the same time.
And then, like, it just...
And then I took a psych class in high school, senior year, and I was like, I'm interested. And also, psychology is such a versatile degree. Like, my best friend's dad, Bob, he's a lawyer. He had a psych undergrad degree. It's kind of like you choose after you know yourself a little bit more. So that's also why I chose psych, because like I'm also into writing and I'm also into making films and the environment. So psych is a nice versatile degree.
So how'd you decide, because you are a comedian?
That's what I want to be.
She's very funny.
My acting, all the auditions I've been on thus far have been pretty serious, but I know that...
Yeah, but I think that
right
shows that you're, like, versatile.
Thank you.
Like, yeah, you are. You can be really serious. You can also do really good accents.
I haven't got a phone. I smashed it, like, on purpose, so you can't call me.
She's really good at accents. Fine. But yeah, so she wants to be a comedian.
I do.
She's very funny.
Oh my god, can you audition? We're trying. Like, you have to, like, get an audition. Like, that's...
You have to, like, get invited?
Yeah.
I mean, I have to get invited to, like, audition to be, like, an over and Ellen, so...
Yeah.
P.S.
So weed it out somehow.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's weird. Like, I'm at the UCB. I do improv comedy there. And that's, like, a vessel towards things like SNL. But...
We're working on it.
I'm working on getting it in gear because I know I'm very funny, but I'm also very not structured. And I also don't have a lot of open mics under my belt.
You'll work on it.
But we're, you know.
Yeah, we're going. You're also involved in
It's weird. It's like my main medium for comedy right now is Insta Story, which I love doing it, but it's just not.
You should just send
the
it
most
to
structured.
SNLs. So Brookdale.
That's how we met.
Is how we met.
God. Yeah, I didn't have any friends at Brookdale the first year. And
Me
then I
either.
met you and our
I had
BFFs.
Heather and Olivia, and that was it. Heather and Liv are our girls. And they introduced me to Jenna. We both went to community college. We both didn't know where we were going. We love community college. If you ever want to talk about community college, or you're worried about what people are going to think of you, me and Jenna got your back.
Right-hand gals. Yeah.
Got your back. You can slide in our DMs. We'll talk to you about it
Such
all
an
day.
advocate. College is a scam.
Yep. I love Syracuse though.
Yeah.
But
4 years is a scam.
4 years is a lot, and if you don't know what you're doing or where you're going, or you just want to stay home for 2 years, I loved community college. I got a lot of knowledge out of there. So that's how we met, and then we just kind of like bonded.
Yeah, I remember. I think the first time we hung out alone was that time at sushi, and we were just like hitting it off.
And every time we get together, we're both like.
Just like in SpongeBob.
Yep.
And yeah.
I've seen SpongeBob. What? You didn't know that?
I feel like I knew that at a point.
I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob when I was little because I was told it fried your brain.
What?
Yeah.
What? A fudge brain?
I fried my brain. My mom told me it fried my brain, and so I wasn't allowed to watch it, which is super sad because if you don't watch SpongeBob when you're little, you can't get into it when you're older.
And just little things like the hash slinging slasher can be appreciated in Twitter culture.
I'm not gonna hashtag it because then I'll get all the SpongeBob people being like, SpongeBob is pop culture and your mom's horrible for not letting you watch it, and I'll be like,
they can't be mad at you though for that.
I was a minor. It wasn't up to me.
You need permission to go online. You need your parents' permission.
They did like the passcode thing on your remote.
When I had to
They would like lock out certain...
My parents were too stupid.
No, my parents didn't do it at all. Never. We watched... My dad was freaking 25 years old. I watched Jackass at the age of 2. Love Jackass.
I miss you, Bam.
Yeah.
Bam dead?
I miss... What?
I don't know. I thought Tony Hawk was dead. I used to spread a rumor in high school that Tony Hawk was dead. I know it's very rude and insensitive. He has a young daughter. But I love to trick people. I love to lie.
Oh.
I love to tell people my dad has a boyfriend and my fun lies.
She did tell me that.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jenna is in New York right now, trying to
In Brooklyn.
pursue her life dreams, and she's literally dabbling in everything.
Yeah. And
which is super awesome because she supports me when I want to do stuff like just point to your under eyes.
Yeah.
And it's,
but I think like we're moving towards a trend where like, well, I always say especially women can just do whatever they want. Mm-hmm. Like you can
and
be
I also think we have
social worker actor.
Well, I really like being your friend because you make me do things that I would only think about doing and usually wouldn't do because they're not out like it within the box. Does that make sense? But I think that her story is really important because I feel like one, there's a lot of actors and actresses out there that are aspiring to be actors and actresses, but I feel like they had to start when they were young or that they had to like go to like NYU or move to LA. Like you don't do any of those things. Like you went to your acting school, you loved it, now you're doing all of these great things and you're not just acting.
I had to go out on this audition. And yeah,
we were so excited for you.
It was the shortest audition of my life. So easy and fun.
And what was it for?
For Manifest.
Which is?
A network television show.
It's on. It's broadcasted.
Yeah.
It's live. No, it's not live, but
it's well, yeah. You can watch it online now, but like they're done with their first season. But yeah, that was a great audition. Yeah.
And you're really excited because
they asked me. I started out as just female believer, but then they called me again, and I filmed on my 21st birthday, and that was when I had a real character name, Rose. Amazing how things just happen.
And it was really.
I
thought it was so cool for her. She was like in her own trailer. She got costume design, like not design, but like dressing.
Yeah, it was a lot of free people clothing, which like.
Lots of money.
I wanted to take that with me, but yeah, so it was like the real deal and
really cool.
It all happened very fast.
It was really cool. I don't know. I thought it was so cool. Like I got to watch her on TV.
That was
like live on TV, and then she was made into a
GIF.
Yes.
The Manifest Twitter did tweet me touching.
Yep.
My friend Jared. Who is Adrian in the show. But yeah, there's not, I don't want to like say too much.
No, if you guys want to check it out, you can definitely go catch up on Manifest because it's the first season, right? So it's really not that much behind. Yeah. But you should definitely check it out and look for her.
It's the show with the plane crash.
Yes.
A lot of people when I say Manifest, they don't know what
I'm
saying, but then when I say they disappear in the plane for 5 years and then they come back.
Yep. The trailer was going around Twitter when it first came out and everybody was like, I need to see this. Yeah, it's really popular and it's doing really well. And
oh my god.
And Jenna's on it. So you should check it out. Hopefully we'll be seeing more of her lovely face in
more of Rose.
In more areas of Manifest and maybe SNL eventually at SNL.
Yeah. And a lot of stuff in between.
Yeah, so Jenna's really cool. So this is Jenna Brando.
Yeah.
She is an aspiring comedian on SNL. That's what I'm going with.
Yeah.
With a potential in psychology. And I think her story is really interesting to kids our age because I feel like
don't get too caught up in what you think you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I feel like no one really thinks about all the things they should.
Yeah. Create your own stuff.
let Jenna influence you like I did. But so yeah, Jenna's really cool and awesome and working on it, and you'll probably see her on a red carpet one day somewhere. Probably on a comedy stage somewhere. Knock on wood. I'm very superstitious. I'm super superstitious. But I'm so glad that you came on Coffee with Carissa.
I'm so happy. Oh, this is where I want to be.
Forever. But so this was interview number 2, and if you guys like it or didn't like it, which I think it went a lot smoother than the last interview, because the last interview I was super nervous. So nervous. Sorry, Tara. But I'm getting used to this whole YouTube thing. I'm less than comfortable being in front of the camera now and not scripted, because usually BDJ majors are in front of the camera with the script, and like this was so not scripted, but like also you have to act like you're not in front of the camera. It's weird. Okay, anyways, I'm getting better at it. I think this episode went better. If you think so, give it a thumbs up. If you don't think so, give it a, please don't give it a thumbs down. But you can, if you would like. But you should definitely like and subscribe and share, because the only way we're ever gonna make anything of ourselves
is other people
see our
give credence to our work.
So please like and subscribe.
Keep watching.
And keep watching. I'm hoping to have my 3rd interview sometime soon, but this one should be posted 2 weeks after the first video. Check it out. Thanks for watching.